The Body Keeps the Score is a groundbreaking book that explores the complex nature of trauma and its impact on the human brain, mind, and body. The book provides a deep understanding of the nature of trauma, its effects, and the healing process. Here are 20 key conclusions from the book. Trauma is a pervasive problem that affects people from all walks of life. It can be caused by a range of events, from natural disasters to war and violence, and it leaves a deep imprint on the psyche. The human body is uniquely designed to respond to stress and trauma. When the body experiences stress or trauma, it goes into survival mode and activates the fight or flight response. Chronic exposure to stress and trauma can cause lasting damage to the brain, mind, and body. This can lead to a range of mental health disorders, including depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Trauma is not just a mental health issue. It can also manifest in physical symptoms, such as chronic pain, fatigue, and autoimmune disorders. The human brain has a remarkable ability to change and adapt in response to experience. This phenomenon is known as neuroplasticity. Trauma alters the brain's neuroplasticity, leading to lasting changes in the structure and function of the brain. Traditional talk therapy is not always effective for treating trauma. Trauma survivors may need a more comprehensive approach that includes somatic therapies, such as yoga, mindfulness, and other mind-body practices. Somatic therapies are effective for treating trauma because they address the physical, emotional, and psychological aspects of the trauma. Trauma survivors often struggle with feelings of shame and isolation. They may feel like they are the only ones who have experienced trauma, and they may be reluctant to seek help. Trauma survivors need a safe and supportive environment in order to heal. They need to feel like they are not alone and that they are not judged for their experiences. Trauma survivors need to relearn how to trust themselves and others. This can be a challenging and ongoing process. Trauma survivors often struggle with feelings of detachment and dissociation. They may feel like they are watching their lives from a distance and are unable to connect with their emotions and their bodies. Trauma survivors need to learn how to regulate their emotions and manage their stress. This can involve developing mindfulness practices and other coping strategies. Trauma survivors often have a difficult time setting boundaries and asserting themselves. They may have learned to suppress their needs and desires in order to survive. Trauma survivors need to learn how to advocate for themselves and set healthy boundaries. This can involve developing communication skills and assertiveness training. Trauma survivors may benefit from alternative therapies such as art therapy, equine therapy, and adventure therapy. Trauma survivors may benefit from medication to treat symptoms such as anxiety and depression. Trauma survivors need to feel like they have control over their lives. They need to feel like they are making progress and that their experiences are not defining them. The healing process is unique for each individual. There is no one-size-fits-all approach to trauma treatment. The healing of trauma is a collective responsibility. It requires a systemic approach that involves addressing the social, cultural, and economic factors that contribute to trauma and its impact on individuals and communities. Overall, The Body Keeps the Score is a must-read for anyone interested in understanding the nature of trauma and its impact on the human brain, mind, and body. The book provides a deep understanding of the complexity of trauma and the importance of a holistic approach to healing. The book emphasizes the importance of a safe and supportive environment.